Live on YouTube right now. Live on YouTube right now. I'm on it. Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube people. We're doing the Watch Party 24 for Georgia Tech FSU. Hello, everybody. Georgia Tech FSU. FSU went undefeated during the season, but lost to Georgia in their bowl game. Big whopping 60 something to whatever it was. Um, I have to go back and look at the score and let us know later on. But we are doing this watch party on YouTube, and I'm also on TikTok doing it. Come on, join me on YouTube, TikTok at the American Hoochie Man. I'm David Brian Lawson on YouTube. Hello, 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 everybody. Good to have you here. So I got my comments ready to go. You can comment on here. So SMU in Nevada tonight. SMU, there is another game, another ACC game. SMU in Nevada. Nevada's not in the ACC. It's SMU. They're new today. We got 3 new teams in the ACC. We got SMU, Stanford in California. That makes 17 football, and all other sports is 18 teams. Whichever one is participating. I think all of us participated in all the sports. There's a few ACC teams that don't participate in all the sports. We won't get into that one. And so we are telling God this right now. We're getting ready for the game here shortly. You'll see the scoreboard up there at the uh, right side. I'm there on the left side, and I'll be closing in and showing my full face from time to time. I'm on TikTok. Hello, everybody on TikTok. Mark Mack, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Are you a big football fan? Hello, hello, everybody. I am the American Hoochie Man. Join me on YouTube. It's David Brian Lawson. I am doing a live feed also from YouTube. David Brian Lawson. I am the American Hoochie Man here on TikTok. Yes, sir. And I might be stepping away from the screen from time to time. I haven't ate nothing yet, so I'll be stepping away. But if you go to YouTube at David Brian Lawson, you'll find that you'll find that I'm doing it. You'll find the scoreboard there, and on TikTok, I'll be telling you the scores on it. I can't put it up on the screen here on TikTok, but I'll let you know. I will let you know the score as the game progresses and as it goes along. Because the game is going to last probably about 3 hours or so. We will uh, keep you up to date on some stats, halftime stats, and let you know. Georgia Tech went to a bowl game last year. So did Florida State. They was very successful, and they're picked pretty good in the polls this year. I've even made my picks. You go on and you see my video on what I picked. I also picked. I actually picked Miami to win it, and I think it's Virginia Tech 2, and then North Carolina State 3. But don't count out Florida State and Clemson. Florida State, I think I picked them 4th, and Clemson 5th. You see all of my picks on the on my YouTube video. So we are getting set to kick off shortly. for Dublin, Ireland, Florida State, Georgia Tech, Florida State, Georgia Tech. I'm gonna find a way to uh, get these logos a little bit smaller, where everybody can see what I got behind me. Behind me is Georgia Tech, the logos, the watch party. So it's hello Dave, what's going on? Dave McGrowan. I guess I pronounced that right. Other people are coming on. Hello, how you doing? We're gonna get in with the game here shortly. The game will be on shortly, so we'll definitely be keeping you up to date on the scores, not here, but also live on YouTube, where you'll see the scoreboard there on YouTube. Go to YouTube, and you will see the scoreboard there for the Florida State Georgia Tech opener, college football opening, the opening of the season for college football. Uh, so, uh, so we are definitely going to keep up with the game. I am the American Hoochie Man, David Brown Lawson on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Tell all your friends that I'm here on TikTok and on YouTube. I'm not the American Hoochie Man on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube and try to type in American Hoochie Man, you won't get that. You got to type in David Brown Lawson, and you'll see my live feed for the game and the scoreboard there. Georgia Tech, Florida State did pretty well. Nobody is picking. Nobody is picking North Carolina State, but the ESPN game has Dez picking Miami, Nick Saban picking Florida State, Pat McAfee picking Virginia Tech, uh, Sheamus, who is with the WWE, is picking Florida State, and Kurt Herb Street is picking Clemson. So they're all picking different except for Nick and Sheamus. Nick and Sheamus, y'all know Sheamus from WWE. He's the guest for ESPN College Game Day. I'm watching right now. You know, Game Day. They're picking the. So what do you think? Who's going to win the ACC this year? What's your pick? Even if you're not ACC fans, make a pick. Who do you think is going to win it? I'm picking Miami to win the whole thing. That's who I'm picking, and I'm also picking Virginia Tech to be in the championship game with Miami. If that's the case, that should be a pretty good game. But we'll see. Season hasn't even started yet, so we all making preseason predictions, right? So, what do y'all think? Give me your insight. You know anything about football? Let me know. You know I'll do it. If you follow me, uh, uh, give me a like. If you don't follow me, reach up there at the top up there on TikTok there where the heart is, and push the follow me button. You can like me. You can follow me. I'll be here a long time. I'm on TikTok. from time to time live, but I do a lot of videos. Check out my videos. Check out all my stuff. I do a lot of stuff. Football. I've done a little bit of politics. I don't like to do politics, but I do a lot of funny stuff. I do inspirational stuff. I'll even do a Bible devotion stuff, which I haven't done in a while. I do that on my other channels, and I just do different stuff. Just look at my videos. You'll see all the stuff that I do. Pretty neat. What's up, Larry? I'm on TikTok right now. Yeah, I'm doing a live watch party for the Florida State Georgia Tech game. Yeah, they're playing, so I'm on TikTok. And I'm also doing a live stream on YouTube. You know, because I'm doing both. So I'll be calling the game. Yeah, yeah, because I'll be doing this. Tells them to score. You know, it's yeah, I'm TikTok right here. Hey y'all, how you doing? Hey y'all, I'm his friend. Yeah, this is Larry Jenkins. You can all. I got over 12,000. I don't know how many friends he got. Oh, I got close to 9,000 right now. He about to catch me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But go ahead and check him out on YouTube, on TikTok. Yeah, Larry Jenkins. Yeah, Florida State and Georgia Tech. And do you? You think Florida State will beat Georgia Tech today? Me too. I got a pick too. So we got one guy who's picking Florida State. He likes Florida State, the Tar Heels, North Carolina Tar Heels. Who's your favorite team out there, guys? We got Lovebirds. Hello, Lovebird. Lovebird's on here. Um, Mr. Wallace is on here. Is it Maureen Wallace? Yes, hello, Maureen. Are you a football fan? I'm the American Hoochie Man. Also, you can call me. I'm also known as David Brian Lawson on other platforms like YouTube. I'm doing live on YouTube right now. I'm gonna be having. I got the scoreboard up there. I won't have the scoreboard here on TikTok, but go over to YouTube and I keep up to date on the score of the Florida State, Georgia Tech opening season of ACC and college football. Nobody else is playing today except two teams: Florida State versus Georgia Tech, and SMU takes on Nevada tonight, uh, 10 o'clock Eastern time. I don't know what time it'll be over there. I think it's about 3 hour difference. So it starts about 7 o'clock, I would say, on the East Coast. 10 o'clock, 7 o'clock on the West Coast, and 10 o'clock on the East Coast. I'll get that right in a minute. These time zones can confuse you. I tell you right now. Gotta get used to that. So I'm in the East Coast right now. I'm in North Carolina, and I'm doing these live streams on YouTube's and TikTok, YouTube and TikTok. So I think we're getting ready to start here a little bit here. I know they have. So they're picking the national champion right now. They're saying Oregon, Georgia, or Notre Dame. They got more. They got two uh, for Oregon and two for Georgia and one for Notre Dame. Florida State, Georgia Tech. So they're picking the game day. Is all picking the game right now. So Nick Saban is picking Florida State. We also got Desmond picking Florida State. And here comes Pac McAfee's pick. He's picking. Well, we got Desmond and Nick and Kirk all picking Florida State. And here coming up here now is Pat McAfee's pick. And he likes Florida State by a lot, Pat McAfee. Now here comes Sheamus's pick from WWE. So Sheamus says it's also at Georgia Tech. So Sheamus is picking Georgia Tech. And YouTube's going to a commercial after. So now we got, so everybody's picking Florida State except Sheamus. Sheamus is picking Georgia Tech. 4 out of the 5 is picking Florida State. I'll pick Florida State. Who are you picking? Who are you picking? So they're going live now to Dublin Stadium. I believe they're outside somewhere. So so everybody's coming out on the field. There's a large crowd that's showing. So get ready to kick off here shortly. So the number 10 team is coming out on the field right now. They are getting ready to start the game. They're excited. They're fired up. From the history rich the football classic. ACC on ESPN. I don't know how long they're going to keep it there. I guess until kickoff. But I'm going to be calling the game from the stat broadcaster. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining. I am the American Hoochie Man. Join me on YouTube. Go on over to YouTube and you can, I'll be spot scoring. They'll be giving you the stats up there and all that stuff. And David Brian Lawson is where you can reach me on YouTube. I'm the American Hoochie Man on TikTok. You can find me. You can find me on Facebook, but I'm not doing that on Facebook. But you can find other stuff for me on Facebook. So they're doing a coin toss right now, and who do you think is gonna? So who do you think is gonna get the ball first? Florida State or Georgia Tech? So they've done a poll here on YouTube from ESPN, and 78% has picked Florida State to beat Georgia Tech. Only 22% has Georgia Tech winning this game. So I think most of us are in favor of Florida State winning this game. Might have to So everybody that's on YouTube watching me, we are 20 minutes into this broadcast on YouTube. I started this one about 11:30 here on TikTok, getting everybody to join me. So Florida State is got the ball first. Ugalogly is first and 10 on the FSU 37. So that was a 12-yard pass from Williams from Ugalogly, the quarterback. If I don't pronounce the name right, that's okay. Nobody else does it anyway. And Williams, a handoff. He makes it out to the 45. It'll be second down and 2 on the FSU 45-yard line. Ugalongale, that's his name. Ugalongale. There's no score right now. No score in the ball game. The game just started. Second down and 2. So far, Florida State is doing what and they got a first down easily at midfield. They'll be they will spot the ball at midfield. So far, well, they got the wrong stats up. Total yards is 27 for Florida State. So we are just getting started with the Florida State Georgia Tech game, opening season for college football. It's 0-0. So so Lucas has got a big hole up the middle, and they'll get to the Georgia Tech 28-yard line. First and 10 for Florida State. Ugongale. And they just pushing for 10.5 yards. First and 10 inside the 18 to about the 17-yard line. They really are doing a good job. Florida State is. Well, actually, they're on the 28-yard line, not the 18. Excuse me. First and 10 on the Georgia Tech 28. Hand it off. Another big hole up the middle. 20 to the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Knowles. 28-yard rush touchdown by Lawrence Tafila. Lawrence Tofila will score, and with 4:02, it took him 4:02 to get into the end zone. 7 plays, 75 yards. And off to Ugalele to Tafula. What was indicated to the and Brian Courtney takes it in for a 2-point conversion. Courtney with a 2-point conversion attempt that made it, and it's 8. Florida State, Georgia Tech, nothing. So Florida State opens up big time and just goes down the field with no resistance at all, it seems like. 75 yards on the first play. 75 yards. On 7 plays. So it's FSU 8, Georgia Tech 0 with the 2-point conversion. Comes up big on that play. So Leary comes on with the return and gets to about the 20-yard line. So let's see if Georgia Tech can answer back. If you're not following me, go ahead and follow me. Hit the like button. I'm on YouTube. You can keep up with the score here. You can listen to me tell the score. It's Florida State 8, Georgia Tech nothing at the start of the game, going 7 plays and 75 yards. It took not long at all. It took 4 minutes and 2 seconds off the clock. So they drove down the field pretty quick. So their time of possession was 4 minutes and 2 seconds. And they're in a timeout break with 1st and 10 on the Georgia Tech 21. Georgia Tech now has the ball. The game is just beginning. So Georgia Tech has the ball, even though it's showing us wrong. They're showing that Florida State has the ball, but it actually Georgia Tech has the ball. So it's Florida State 8, Georgia Tech nothing. They got the logos on the wrong side actually. Maybe they'll change that in the before the game's over with. But I'm the American Hoochie Man. I'm calling the game here on TikTok, giving you the score updates. But you can see also on YouTube, David Brian Lawson. You see the scoreboard there while I'm live streaming on YouTube. It is 8-0, Florida State. SMU will be at Nevada tonight in a game. Check your local listings. for time in your area? So the poll on ESPN is now up to 79% that Florida State was going to win this game. And I concur with that. Georgia Tech with the ball. Haynes King under center. Jamal Haynes, big hole up the middle, all the way up to the 35 yard line where he's taken down. First and 10 for Georgia Tech. So they're starting off pretty good right now. 14-yard run last season. 27 touchdowns, 16 interceptions for Haynes King. Haynes King. So he's got the 40 all the way up to the 45. Close to a first down. So it'll be second down and 1. Let's call it second down and 1. Well, actually, are they going to give him the first down? Yes, they did give him the first down at the 45-yard line. 9:36 into the game. First and 10 for Georgia Tech. And he's to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Devontae Brown. Devontae Brown. A big burst up the middle for Georgia Tech. Right tackle misses for Florida State. 20, all the way inside the 15-yard line. Let's see what they mark it at. First and 1 on the FSU 4. So here we go. Another big hole to the 10, all the way down inside to the 5-yard line for close to another first down. It'll be second and 1. Second and 1 on the FSU 4-yard line. They're getting ready to a chance to tie this game up or make it within 1. 8-0 Florida State. Right now, Georgia Tech is rolling it right now. They're both going down the field pretty quickly. Looking King up the middle, and he's short, but he will get the first down. He's short of the goal line by about a yard, but it will be a first and goal. Haynes King was the carrier. With under 8 minutes in the first quarter. Now Florida State leading right now 8-0. Under center, Haynes. We're going to carry again. And he gets in for the first down. Haynes King scores. And that puts them within 2 for Georgia Tech. 1-yard rush for Haynes King. 1-yard rush for Haynes King. And it's 8-6. and they go 79 yards in 6 plays. $79 in 6 plays. 3:24 time of possession, and it's 8-7. 8-7 with the extra point. Good. So good start for the season for Georgia Tech so far, and Florida State. So Florida State and FSU getting off to a good start, but for Florida State still has a 1 point lead, 8-7. What a play! Georgia Tech just marches down the field, 79 yards in 6 plays. Haynes King took control of the ball. Seems like this is going to be a doozy of a game if it keeps up like this. So now we got Florida State getting ready to get the ball back. When the commercial break comes on YouTube, I am the American Hoochie Man, David Brian Lawson, on YouTube. Check me out. I've got the score right now. I'm not sure what's going on here. Alrighty. There we go. Sorry about that. 8-7. 8-7. So we are definitely heading in that direction. As this has been a good game. So if you've just joined me here on TikTok or on YouTube, I'm the American Hoochie Man, David Brian Lawson. On YouTube, I'm doing a live scoreboard feed, and we're watching the scoreboard as the game progresses. Uh, Florida State went down the field and 75 yards in 7 plays. 2 point conversion made it 8-0. Georgia Tech answered back 79 yards and 6 plays, 3:24 time of possession. So the score with the extra point good is 8-7. That's where we stand right now, 8-7. Florida State leads Georgia Tech 8-7, 1 point game. So they're in Dublin, Ireland. Dublin, Ireland. Dublin, Ireland. So far it's been offensive firepower, but no defense. So total yards, it's 75 for Florida State, 79 for Georgia Tech. That's total yards, so it's been pretty good in the first quarter. So all these stats are pretty even. Time of possession. Time of possession is Georgia Tech 3:32 and Florida State 4:02. So the game's just starting. So Joe Lucas has caught the ball for a good gain. Second down and 7 on the FSU 28. Florida State with the ball, leading 8-7. They're leading 8-7. Leading 8-7, guys, on TikTok. Ugalongale is knocked the pass, and he's pressured, and he's taken down to the 30-yard line. So it'll be third down. So the defense has been pretty good, but they want their Georgia Tech wants their defense to be better this year because they wasn't all that great. It was really good on offense. So this is Ugalele under center. Georgia Tech is ready. Look like they're going to pressure Florida State. They're coming for him, but he gets the ball, and he gets it first down at the 40, inside the 40, to the 47, 48, 49, and still works his way across midfield to the Georgia Tech 49-yard line. So that's a big gainer for Florida State. First and 10 at the Georgia Tech 49. 4 plays, 30 yards. So far, Ugalele is 4 for 4, 42 yards. Not, not bad. The score is 8-7 if you just joined me. Florida State leading. And that's pass to Douglas, and he gets another first down. Down past the 40 to the 39-yard line of Georgia Tech. 4:52 running. The clock is running in the first quarter. With Dublin, they're in Dublin, Ireland. Georgia Tech and Florida State's in Dublin, Ireland. No, I'm calling a game for North Carolina. First down Knowles, they're passing it, and he just drops it. Nobody was with him. And he just drops the ball. I believe they say it's raining and he's highly recruited. His pass is dropped. I'll get to know some of these players in a little bit. Hands off. Gets some good yardage. Gets 3, maybe 4. Then bring up third down. So another third down conversion. Third and 6 on the Georgia Tech 35. Well, it's actually on the 36-yard line. So third down and 6. He gets some. Flag is down. Let's see what the call it is. Could be on Florida State for holding. Yep, it is. And that ball, and I imagine that'll be declined. Let's see what the call is. Waiting on what the decision is. Either to decline it or accept the penalty. I think they're going to decline it. The penalty is declined. That was the last. At first, he said that, but then he changed his mind at the last minute. They did decline it. And so Florida State will punt the ball. So Florida State is going to punt the ball on 4th and 5 at the Georgia State 34, or they're going to go for a field goal. Let's see if they go for a field goal. Yes, they're going for a field goal with 30, 4th and 4. Will they go for a field goal? Well, no, they're going for it on 4th and 4. They're not going to go for a field goal, or they're not going to punt. They're going to go for it on 4th and 4. 4th and 4. And he don't get nowhere, and he stops him. And he holds him. They hold him, but they're deep in their territory at about the 31-yard line. So they hold him. So it'll be Georgia Tech 1st and 10 on the Georgia Tech 31-yard line. Georgia Tech have the ball. Still 8-7. So they're going to a commercial. I can tell you some things. I am Macanucci Man on TikTok. If you've joined me on YouTube, I'm David Bryan. And all you on your TikTok can move on over to YouTube if you want to, and if you want to keep the score up. Some of y'all are probably watching it. If y'all have ESPN, you can watch it on ESPN. A lot of other places you can find it at. But I'm just doing this just for the heck of it. This is the start of the opening season of football. The only two teams today, only two games today, and two teams that are actually playing today, and that's Georgia Tech and Florida State in Dublin, Ireland. And then SMU will play Nevada tonight in a late game. Here, and if you're over in Nevada, you're probably going to see about 10 o'clock start time over yonder. And SMU is pretty heavily favored over Nevada. If y'all are SMU fans, just joining the ACC conference. SMU fans, welcome to the ACC. Welcome to the ACC. We got some people just joining us. I am the Macanucci Man. We're doing a watch party 24. I know it don't say all that on there. I couldn't get all that on there. It kind of went big on me. But I'm doing multi-platforms here. I'm here on TikTok telling you about the game between Florida State and Georgia Tech live from Dublin, Ireland. I'm not in Dublin, Ireland. I'm in North Carolina. I am the Macanucci Man here, but other places I'm David Lawson, David Bryan Lawson. You can find me on YouTube. I'm doing a live scoreboard. Watch party live there. And so far, this has been a pretty good game. Total yards. Florida State 119, Georgia Tech 79, but it's closer than that. They've had the ball for 8 minutes and 13 seconds. So Georgia Tech will get the ball for the second time. Once the commercial is out of break. I'm sorry, I had to verify my streaming. That came on there and said verify that you're live. So hello everybody. I don't know why they do that for. I guess because there ain't nobody on here, so people come and go on here. It's 8-7. Florida State over Georgia Tech right now. But like I was saying is There is two games today. The only games that are open in the season. Florida State is playing Georgia Tech right now in Dublin, Ireland, and SMU will be at Nevada tonight playing. It's 8-7. Second down and 16 on the Georgia Tech 25. They lost it. They get sacked. He's driven back. Haynes King is. That will be a sack. That's a loss of 6. That's the first play of the game that goes for a loss. Those of you who just joined us on TikTok and YouTube, here they go. He's not going to get much. And he's stopped at the 25-yard line. So it'll be third down. Third down. Third and long for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. So it looks like that Florida State is starting to take a man on defense. So we'll see what happens when Florida State gets the ball back on offense, see what they do. Haynes King carries the ball well short of the first down, and they'll have to punt. So now both teams have punted the ball. A big series for Georgia Tech, but they didn't go nowhere. A real big series for Florida State. And so neither team has done anything on their second possession. So it seems like this could turn out to be a defensive game, but we'll see. Seems like Florida State has the edge in stats. So the first punt of the game, second punt of the game. Actually, the first punt of the game because Florida State went for it and didn't make it. Well, they're all talking about the MEAC and the SWAC playing tonight. I didn't see that one. But as far as FBS and in the ACC, these are the only games that are being played in the ACC. So Florida State with the ball at the 24-yard line. You go, get it, first down. Morlock with the reception, and it'll be first and 10 on the FSU 37. That's another easy completion for Florida State. So the yardage is so that was for 12 yards on the first play, first and 10, and he'll be stacked up behind the line, bursting through the line. Still 8-7, 117, second and 13 on FSU 34-yard line. So welcome back, college football. As we come to the end of the first quarter, it's 8-7, Florida State over Georgia Tech right now, and Dublin, Ireland, in the you might call it the kickoff classic. So this is the first of the kickoff. So I'm going to see if I can go into the ESPN college scores, see who's all playing today. Because I don't know how I missed that one. There must be the FCS. Nobody in the FBS is playing today except Missouri State is playing New Mexico at 4 p.m. Delaware State and Hawaii playing at 11:59 p.m. whichever time zone you're in. Hawaii with a 39. They're picking Hawaii by 39 over Delaware State. So those are games that are scheduled for today. Montana State and New Mexico State. Montana State is a 13-point favorite over New Mexico. So in this game is the one we're talking about right now. It's Florida State and Georgia Tech in Dublin, Ireland, for the very first game of the year. And Florida State has an 8-7 lead over Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech is moving the ball quite well. I'm also on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. On YouTube, I'm at David Brian Lawson, and on TikTok here, I'm at the American Hoochie Man. Catch me on both angles. Those of you who just joined me, hello, hello, hello. And so, how many is watching this on ESPN? So, in the last play, it was DJ Ugalogly pass complete to Kyle Borlock for 12 yards for the FSU 37 for a first down. That was actually the last play. So it's first and 10 at the FSU 37-yard line. So we're going into the second quarter. Second and 13. Because that was a loss on the last play. I was letting you know that they're behind here on the ESPN thing here. Take a look at a lot of things right now. They're always a little way behind. Fourth and 23 on the FSU 24, so they'll punt the ball. So Ugalogly was taken down. So it's going to go the other way. You're going to go a first down for Florida State with that face mask. He didn't need to use that face mask. He already had him down. If he had grabbed him, he didn't need to use the face. So they just stumped their foot in the toe. That would have been the first sack of the day. But they're getting a little bit too aggressive here. For Georgia Tech is. That's cost them. Florida State with a 1st and 10 at the 47 of their own, and he'll escape all tacklers and he'll get inside the Georgia Tech. Depending on where they spot the ball, they'll be inside the 30 to the 28-yard line probably of Georgia Tech. They're actually marking on the 37. 2nd down and 9 with the second play. They had a missed tackle there for Georgia Tech. He gets it up quickly and he'll get it maybe a couple of yards. It'll make up 2nd down. Florida State leads Georgia Tech 8-0. Second down and 8 for Florida State. See what happens? He gets the big hole up the middle and close to another 1st down for Florida State. Be about a yard shot the 1st down. 3rd down and about 1. So negative plays got him in trouble last year, and it seems like they're getting some negative plays this year early on. It's actually 3rd down and 2. He don't get nowhere. Hugo Ugly is 2nd down. He don't get nowhere. That was a big time play. And this time, there's no flag. So what will they do? Will they punt it, go for it, kick an extra point, or whatever? They kick it away. It's actually too close to kick it or punt it. Well, let's see what they do. They're going to kick a field goal. The field goal attempt on 4th and 5. 52-yard attempt. And it makes it through from 52 yards out. Florida State. Fitzgerald hits a 52-yard career best. 52 yards here in Dublin. So it's 11-7. Florida State 11. Georgia Tech 7, which increases the lead to 4. So they're in a commercial break right now. So let me tell you a little bit about me. I'm American Hoochie Man here on TikTok. David Brown Lawson on YouTube where I'm live on Scoreboard. Uh, Florida State 11, Georgia Tech 7. In the 2nd quarter right now. 2nd quarter. You can see me on YouTube. If you haven't liked me yet, go ahead and like. And go ahead and follow me. Hello, hello, everybody. Where's everybody at today? Damn. What you doing? So it's 11-7. So it's 11-7. Florida State is leading Georgia Tech in the second quarter with a 52-yard field goal by 50 by Fitzgerald, his longest in his career, I believe it is. They said. Hello, everybody. I'm David Lawson. David Brian Lawson on YouTube. American Hoochie Man here on TikTok. Go over and check out my YouTube. That's David Brian Lawson. I'm doing the scoreboard and I'm doing calling the game between Florida State and Georgia Tech. Um, so we got a couple of ACC games today. Florida State and Georgia Tech in Dublin, Ireland. SMU versus Nevada, which is a non-ACC game there, but SMU just joined the ACC. So those are games here. So we are here. I'm in North Carolina calling this game. 11-7. Thank you. Go ahead and like. And if you ain't following me yet, go ahead and follow me. How you doing today? My, good to have you. Good to have you with me. Good to that you've joined me. I appreciate all your likes and just hit the like button up here at the top right up here. Hit right there, and you can. If you haven't followed me yet, follow me. So Georgia Tech has the ball with good gain. Haynes King just handed it off. It was pretty good. So they'll have it first and 10 at the 41-yard line. The game, college football, is underway. Welcome to College Football 2024. We're doing a watch party here on YouTube. Also with David Brown Lawson. You know my name, the American Hoochie Man. Everybody must know me. Okay, I'm trying to get to 10K likes, 10K followers. I'm up. I think I'm close to 9,000 right now on following. So I've been on here since May 12th. I'm new to actually TikTok. I've been here and I've gained a lot of followers. Thank you for following me. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the likes. 112 likes. So Georgia Tech got 17 yards all the way down to the Florida State 37, I believe it is. First and 10 on the FSU 37-yard line. 6 plays, 38 yards on the last. Haynes King was going deep just now, and he just overthrown him. Second down and 10. Watching the replay here. He just did overthrew him. He was wide open. That had to be a touchdown. They can't let those things slip away. Those are plays that they got to make if they want to do well in the ACC. So here comes Haynes King with the ball, 30. Inside the 30 to the, and it's extra contact. Extra contact. Okay, that could be a late hit on Florida State. We'll see the replay. No, that was good. He just threw him out of bounds. First and 10, and actually they're near the 25-yard line of Florida State. So they've been pretty good at rushing the ball. 12 yards for King. Haynes King, the quarterback, keeping the ball himself. So they're running the ball, and he gets away down to the 20, down to the 18, near the 17. See where they spot the ball. But anyway, it'll be a first down for Georgia Tech. Down around the 17-yard line of Florida State. A touchdown here would give Georgia Tech the lead. They're trailing Florida State 11-7 right now, with just under 7 minutes to go before halftime. Second down and 3. Haynes with the ball. Haynes King near a first down. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Haynes King with his own carry, the quarterback for Georgia Tech, gets the first down. So it'll be first and 10 on the FSU 14-yard line. Watching the scoreboard, you can watch it too on YouTube. David Brian Lawson. I am the American Hoochie Man here on TikTok. I am very popular. You know who I am. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ugalaglia, Uglia. Can you pronounce it better than I can? He was on the sideline. They were just showing him. But Georgia Tech has the ball. Haynes King, the quarterback. They're going to hand it off. Patiently waiting. Uh, muscle his way all the way down inside the 5. And that's Haynes King again with the carry. That'll be a first and goal. Haynes King calls his own number, which is number 10. With under 6 minutes to go, threatening. First and goal for Georgia Tech at the Florida State 4-yard line. We'll call it the 4-yard line. Well, actually, it's at the 3-yard line. And he gets inside near the 2. And so it'll bring up second and goal. And it was at the 3, not the 4. It was at the 3, not the 4. I'm talking to both YouTube and TikTok. We're doing both duties. So how about going and getting some people, bringing them all over here, man? We'll have some fun talking. So what you got to talk about? Let's talk. While I'm keeping up with this, we will talk and we will open up the ACC football, college football. It gets inside to the 1, and it'll make up third and goal. Pretty tough defense for Florida State on the goal line. But I think he does get to the 1. Looking at this replay here, he gets his knee comes. What feeling where his knee comes down? Third and goal. Third and goal. So will Haynes King call his own number again? They're at the 1. Yes. Does he get in? He's going to push to the goal. And does he get in? And it's a touchdown by Georgia Tech. They call it a touchdown. Georgia Tech does score a 1-yard touchdown. And that puts them up 13 to 11. 13 to 11 right now with the extra point coming. The extra point coming right now. They just did get in. They pushed the pile. The line did. They pushed the defense. Wow. Awesome. This is going to be a down to the wire game, I suggest. So here comes the extra point. 14 plays, 75 yards. Georgia Tech gains the lead, 14 to 11. 14 to 11. Time of possession was 7:53. So they had the ball for almost 8 minutes. Wow. So here's your stats if you're looking at it. Total yards. Florida State 145. And Georgia Tech 154. And if you're looking at it, you'll see the logos are in the wrong spot. It should be Florida State on the left and Georgia Tech on the right. I'm talking to the YouTubers right now Because this scoreboard, if you're looking at the scoreboard from Scat Broadcaster, it's kind of giving it the wrong way. So total plays is even at 23. Time of possession is what 13:24 to 13:23. That's even. So they both have even amount of time now. So it's 14 Georgia Tech, Florida State 11. Georgia Tech has gained the lead for the first time. It's not a regain; it is a lead for that they've had that they got for the first time. So Florida State seemed like they were going to be dominant there for a while, but then Georgia Tech stepped up their defense. Uh, Georgia Tech stepped up their offense and kind of putting their metal to the pedal down as far as uh, uh, putting a wall up to slow down Florida State. So this is the start of the season. Um, there could be an upset here in the making with Florida State trailing Georgia Tech 14-11. 14-11. We're in a commercial break now, so I'll tell you a little bit about me. Here on for those of you on TikTok, I'm an American Hoochie Man. Go on over to YouTube and catch me on YouTube as the American Hoochie Man or as David Brian Lawson on YouTube. And I got the scoreboard up there. The scoreboard is there from Stratosizer, and the scores is a 14-11 Georgia Tech. If you haven't liked me yet, go ahead and like me. Uh, Go ahead and follow me. Touch the follow button, the heart button. It says you can follow me. I'm actually uh, trying to get to 10K. We got close to 9,000 followers right now. I'm very popular. This guy came on here May the 12th of this year of 2024. I got a bunch of the videos up. Just a whole lot. Check them out. It should fit your motto. I got videos for about everybody. So we are in progress of this game here of opening college football. College football has started, and we are opening the season on TikTok and YouTube with Florida State and Georgia Tech and Dublin, Ireland. Some call it Dublin, Ireland. So far, it's been a pretty good game. Florida State with the ball right now. Second down and 8 for Florida State. Uncle Ogley uh, taken down just with about a 2-yard gain. Biggers with the tackle. Third down and 6. Thought they got at least 2 yards. I think it's third down and 6. I think they're wrong. So Uncle Ogley is 10 of 11 for 80 yards. Not bad. Third down. And the pressure on DJ, but he gets away. And he actually gets the first down. That'll be a first down. That big old body gets that first down. They just couldn't get him in time, but Florida State got the ball with a first down. First and 10 on the FSU 35. So the 2-minute rule has applied, and so they'll take another commercial. And I'm glad to have you here, all of you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for on this broadcast. I'm doing both YouTube and TikTok. So if I get confused a little bit, don't mind me. It's opening college football. Y'all like college football? We are on. I'm on TikTok and YouTube as the American Hoochie Man. TikTok. David Brian Lawson on YouTube. David Brian Lawson on YouTube. But I'm a lot of places on social media. I guess I have to do a video on that one so y'all know where I'm at, so y'all can find me, right? So I got 112 likes. Appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes. Let's keep it up. Let's see how many likes I can get before this game closes. So at halftime, you might not see me, but I'll probably be getting a little bit of a bite to eat. But I'll come back and we'll explain everything. So if you don't see me on the screen, and I'm talking to you, TikTok and YouTubers alike, don't worry. Pizza, pizza. Having this commercial about pizza, pizza. Are y'all eating pizza today? What are y'all eating today? Fixing to go get me something to eat a little bit. Halftime is about under 2 minutes. Yes, let's talk about the ACC editions. SMU, Stanford, California. They've all come into the ACC last year. This is their, will be their first year. And and that other conference they was in, it's gone. Nobody in there. So they're most of them went to other conferences. So it should be pretty good. SMU and Nevada will play tonight. SMU with a game predictor has them big over Nevada. So it's second down and for Florida State. Second down and 4. 5 rushes for 58 yards. And the last 2 drives, 8 for 9. So Georgia State defense still trying to stop them. They're at they're at the 41-yard line of their own. Florida State is. They're down by 4 to Georgia Tech. And not quite. Let's see, extra pushes. And they might get the first down. I don't know. We'll see what if they give it to them. Let's see what the official word is. ESPN said this first. The uh, the other it says that it's first, so we'll call it first and 10 at the Florida State 45, first down, almost near midfield, marching, trying to get something back on the board before halftime. Uncle A with a long shot, and there's a flag down. Could that be against Georgia Tech? Brooks was the defender on the play. Could he be called for pass interference? Yes, it is pass interference. It'll be automatic first down. So that gives Florida State a first down across to the Georgia Tech territory. It gives him new life. He just kind of so he slowed him down by holding him with his arms on the right side. So they'll mark the ball as a 40 of Georgia Tech. First and 10. First and 10 for Florida State at the Georgia Tech 40. Agalea is moving to his right. The flag down. Flags fly everywhere. So let's see what the call is. A second flag and 2 plays. So they're going to walk it back because it's going to be evidently holding on the offense. See what the call is. Holding. And my there are 2 holding calls, and they declined one and accepted the other. So it'll be first and 20 for the Florida State. That moves them back to midfield, just on the other side of about the 49-yard line, with about 23 seconds to go before halftime. Georgia Tech up 14-11, and that'll be a catch. He'll get the ball at the 41. It'll be second down, way short of the first down by 11. Second down, I think, at 11. You get 9 on that play. Florida State calls timeout with 15 seconds to go. So they're taking a short break after that Florida State timeout on the American Hoochie Man on TikTok, YouTube, David Brian Lawson. We are doing the college football watch party, opening football. I'm not on live very much, and I'll probably be on more live once I get to 10K. So you guys can help me get to 10K. $123. Thank you very much. That's what time it is. So far, I've had 112 likes. Nobody has followed me so far. If you haven't followed me, come on, follow me, and we'll see what we can do once I get to 10K. We're still in the commercial. Georgia Tech is ahead of Florida State, 14.
A lot of people don't like the truth, but here it is. Our corrupt politicians have sold this nation out, sold you out, your future, your children. They've destroyed the economy. They're liquidating your future, stealing your tax dollars and sending it off.
So as of now, I am at 8,758 followers. So we need over 1,000 followers right now to hit 10K. And y'all can help me out. Y'all can go ahead and help me out with that 10K. So I actually need 1,242 more followers. And if y'all can go and get some of your friends to come on and join me and follow me, I will be doing more live once they get to 10K. Once they get over 10K, you'll start seeing me a whole lot more. And I feel comfortable when I got 10K. Come check out my videos, man. I got a lot of videos here of every sort of kind, politics, funny stuff. I got some devotionals I did earlier. I started. I don't haven't done it yet lately. So we're just doing a lot of stuff right now. Uh, I am the Macanucci Man, David Brian Lawson on YouTube. I'm doing college football. Georgia Tech and Florida State is opening the season for the ACC in Dublin, Ireland. Georgia Tech is ahead 14-11. Believe it or not. 1,242 followers to 10K on TikTok. So come on and follow me. We're doing great. So that was well defended. Fourth down for Florida State. And so they'll go into halftime. Uh, Florida State trailing Georgia Tech 14-11. If you're a Georgia Tech fan, you're ahead 14-11. If you're a Florida State fan, well, you still got the second half. So actually, they got 1 second. They put 1 second back on the clock. They're going to try it's a 59-yard attempt for Fitzgerald. Now he hit a 52-yarder earlier. This is in a sort of a dome, like, but there was an open top, so there shouldn't be too much wind. I don't see no wind, hardly. So 59 yard for FSU's Fitzgerald, the kicker. This is to tie the game. And so Georgia Tech is going to call timeout to freeze the kicker. So while they're doing that, I'll say hello to everybody. How you doing? I am the American Hoochie Man, and I am on I'm on YouTube also with a scoreboard. I got a scoreboard that I got put up that gives you the score. That is 14-11 with stats and stuff all in it. I want to thank Stat Broadcaster for that. So we have been on here a good while. I've actually restarted this. See if any other people will come on board. Here we go. Is that good? Yes. 59-yard field goal by Fitzgerald. Good. And that ties the game at 14 going into halftime. Ain't that something? Tied the ball game up. Florida State going into halftime. 59-yard field goal. Fitzgerald. $59 field goal. Okay, guys. So well struck. That is awesome. When was the last time you seen uh, a kick like that? So going into halftime, here is your total yards and stats, and I'll run that complete to you uh, later on. So Florida State has 174, Georgia Tech has 154, but the game is basically even. Total plays, Florida State 31, Georgia Tech 23. Time of possession, Florida State 16-37, and Georgia Tech 13-23. No turnovers, no fumbles. So what an exciting game here in Dublin, Ireland. So could this go down to the wire? Wow, we can see 14-14 tie at halftime. So I'm going to move off here for just a little bit. I want to stay on, but we'll see what happens. Be back shortly. Yeah, halftime. There's still another half to go. So far this has been a pretty wild game. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And give me some food here, wait a little bit. This is for my YouTubers, so they can hear what I'm saying. I am on YouTube. Try to adjust this a little bit. See, we got somebody here in the room here. Thank you for joining me. We're at halftime for the Florida State Georgia Tech game. All tied up at 14. Georgia Tech was ahead 14-11. Florida State kicked that had to be a career best of 59 yards, 59-yard field goal. But it went through there like it was 60 yards, 60 something yards. So what a game! What a game! What a game! And we're just halfway through the game. It's halftime. So like I said, I'm going to go through some stats here for you, in case you haven't seen the stats. Total yards, 174 for Florida State, 154 for Georgia Tech. First downs, Florida State 9, Georgia Tech 13. Total plays, 23 for Georgia Tech, 31 for Florida State. Time of possession, Georgia Tech 13-23 and Florida State 16-37. No turnovers in the game. Tackles for loss on defensive yards. It was 1 for 6 for Florida State and 4 for 9 for Georgia Tech. So as far as Ugalaglia, he had 12 of 14 for 96 yards. No touchdowns. As far as Florida State rushing, Toe Phil was a 4 of 27 for 1 touchdown. Average 6.9 yards. Williams was 6 of 25 for with an average of 4.2. He had about 10 yards average or something like that. Jay Lucas was 2 attempts for 13, 6.5 yard average. Holmes, 2 for 8 with 4 average. And Yuka Lalia, 3 of 5 for 1.7 average. For Georgia Tech passing, Haynes King, 3 of 5 for 53. He did so well passing the ball. He only passed the ball for 3 of 5. So they're trying to run the ball, I guess. As far as Georgia Tech rushing, Haynes King was 7 for 33, 1 touchdown, 4.7 average. Haynes King, the quarterback, was 6 for 33, 12, 5.5 yards average. Alexander C, 3 attempts for 24, 5.5 yard average. Alexandra, 3 of 24 with an 8 average. Singleton, 1 of 10 for a 10-point average. And Pyron for 1 point average with 1 of 1. So we got all these little stats and stuff like that. But the telltale end of it is we're tied at 14 apiece. That is the tail end of it, 14 apiece. And we still got another half to go. Another half to go. It's been a pretty good game so far, tight game. Uh, at Dublin, Ireland, the opening of college football for the ACC. We have other games in tap for today. In the ACC, SMU versus out of state conference, Nevada, with a SMU with a big, uh, the odds are 27-point favorite for SMU. Should be a pretty good day, 84 degrees. Boy, they're going to be at the Mackey Stadium in Reno, Nevada. Then we got that'll be on CBS SN. If you know what, go ahead and watch that game if you can get it. Then at later on tonight, late game, Delaware State at Hawaii. That would be in Clarence T.C. Ching Athletic Complex in Honolulu, Hawaii. That game is at 11:59 p.m. going on midnight tonight. Hawaii is a 39-point favorite. So we are right now at halftime. So we're getting set for this second half. All tied at 14. 14, all tied at 14. Here goes Haynes. Haynes breaks a long runner. That is the other Haynes, the Russian Haynes. We got two Haynes. We got King Haynes, the quarterback, number 10, and Jay Haynes, the running back, tailback. He got a good gain on that play. That was 36 yards for that play. 36 yards. I'm going to make y'all hungry. So it's 3rd and 5 for Haynes King and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Looks, he's going to throw, and it's incomplete. So it'll be 4th and 5. So Georgia Tech is 4 and out on with that one good 36-yard run. Then it kind of stalls. So Georgia Tech will have to give it back to Florida State on the opening drive of the second half. Oh, well, they're going to try a field goal, actually. This is a 51-yard attempt. They give them a 17. This one is no good. It is no good. That was a 51-yard attempt, so they couldn't cash it in. On the other hand, Florida State has hit a 52-yard field goal and a 59-yard field goal. So that's where we stand right now. So it will be a change of possession. Florida State will have the ball coming up in just a little bit. I'm the American Hoochie Man. We're here for the openings of college football. Georgia Tech and Florida State are in Dublin, Ireland, whilst the other ACC teams at are playing later on tonight. SMU and Nevada. Other games in New Mexico State and New Mexico. Montana State at New Mexico. Montana State is a 13-point favorite over New Mexico. Then later on, Delaware State, Hawaii. Hawaii 39 point favorite. Now, coming up next week, there's a lot of games on tap. That'll be the full weekend on Labor Day weekend. A lot of games. A lot of games. So when Florida State gets the ball, they'll be first and 10 at their own 34-yard line. Game tied is 14 apiece, 14-14. At the closing moments of at halftime, Florida State kicked a 59 career yard field goal to put it tied at 14-14. So that's where we stand. That's where we stand right now. Uh, at 14-14 apiece. What? God damn. Why are you doing this? So we are here once again, still here on TikTok. And if you're on YouTube, you go to YouTube and watch me with the scoreboard. So we've been live for 2 hours and 11 minutes, 16 seconds. So Florida State would get the ball at the 48-yard line. It was overturned. First and 10. So they will keep the change the moving. Tied up 14-14. So Uncle with a pass, and that ball was incomplete. Still tied 14-14. Florida State with the ball. That's Georgia Tech 48. Second down 10. And he gets about near 5 yards. He'll make up third and 6. Third and 6 with the Florida State Seminoles. All tied up with Georgia Tech at 14 apiece. Still out of bounds. So we'll bring up fourth down and 6. So I guess they'll go for it again. Seemed like they went for it every time. But not this time. Punt is up. First punt of the game for Florida State, and it goes to the end zone for a touchback. So, so what's new in 2024? We got the 12 team playoff. Uh, got bunches of new teams in the realignment. Teams going here, teams going there. So Haynes King on the center, hands it off, and Jamal Haynes was immediately pulled down about 2 yards back behind the line. So that's a 2 yard loss. Second down 12. As soon as they see that open, I guarantee you, he just let him have it. King, incomplete for Haynes King. Wasn't nobody there. So it's 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. And it looked like he was held. That should be a flag. But they're not calling it. They're saying he fell down. So take a look at the replay and see what happened. He just fell down. There wasn't nobody there. A good throw from Haynes King. He just couldn't get it because he fell down. He fell down. Now the punt blocked. And so he tried to run it back, and he's caught down to 36. Now that ball was almost blocked. That was almost blocked. They all came in on him, coming running into the kicker, but it wasn't. am the American Hoochie Man. I am here with the college football opening day. We are tied at 14. Florida State, Georgia Tech, and Dublin, Ireland. Dublin, Ireland. So, welcome to American Hoochie Man channel. I'm also on YouTube right now. Follow me on YouTube. We're doing the scoreboard. Um, Opening of college football. Florida State and Georgia Tech in Dublin, Ireland today. It's in the third quarter. All tied up. All tied up at 14 apiece. It's third down. Third down right now. Third and one for Florida State. And they should have the first down easily. Just under 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. So we are in the first week, opening week 0, you call it, of Florida State, Dublin, Ireland with Georgia Tech as their opponent. Opening up college football. Opening up college football for the 2024 season on August 24th, 2024. We have, this is the ACC, Atlantic Coast Conference. New teams coming into the ACC. SMU is one of them. They'll be playing Nevada late tonight. And then we have Stanford in California also. 3 new teams. EJU incomplete on that one. They tried to aim at the corner of the end zone, down there around the inside the 5, but just kind of overthrew it. 3rd and 7. Actually, just called the Airlines Football Classic. So this is the kickoff classic from Dublin, Ireland. He scrambles around illegally, but gets buried back inside the 50 at about the 47-yard line. It'll be fourth down for Florida State. It seems like the defenses are taking their is the script for today. Defense, defense. A little offense right now in the second half. Staying at 14 apiece. Florida State and Georgia Tech. So seeing this replay of the punt return, he got nailed. Ron Shelley did back inside the 10-yard line. He just nailed him. A Florida State defender. So I guess they'll start inside the 10, around the 10-yard line. That's an advantage for Florida State. If Florida State can hold them, if they can do that, then they'll have very good field position to get the ball. If we got any Georgia Tech fans and Florida State fans here today? Any Florida State fans? Any Georgia Tech fans? Any college football fans? Who's your favorite college football? Who's your favorite college football team? Did you let go? Did you let go? Just as rude as Atlanta is. That's Florida State. So if you're here today and you're watching college football, I'm sure that you probably watching ESPN. It'll be second down for Georgia Tech. Bing. And he gets it complete to about the 45-yard line. Lane with that catch. That is an awesome catch. That'll be a first down for Georgia Tech. So they get out of the hole. The 50. That'll be second down and 5. So second and 5 right at midfield. Hands off to the right side. Gets across the 50 to the 45. Near the goal line to gain. Near the line to gain. Are they going to give it to him? Yeah, they're going to give it to him. First and 10 for Georgia Tech. Looks, Haynes King. Looks, he goes throw it. And he got it 40 to 25, 35, 30. Oh, he stopped. Well, they say he stepped out at the 34. So, so that'll be a gain of about 7 yards. Gain of 7 yards to the 34. Haynes King. They Georgia Tech fumbled it, but they looked like they recovered it. Georgia Tech has fumbled the ball, but they have recovered it. That was a bad exchange between the center, the quarterback, and the running back. One of the offensive linemen, or the running back actually, the one that recovered the ball. Third down and 12, and he's got it. First down inside the 30 to about the 28 of Florida State. King again is able to look the field and stare down and find his man. They gave him enough time to do that. It's still 14 to 14. Florida State and Georgia Tech all knotted up, but Georgia Tech is down at the Florida State 24-yard line. So Georgia Tech is marching towards the goal line. trying to regain the lead. Georgia Tech over Florida State. Can they beat the top 10 team in the country? Georgia Tech is unranked. Second down and 5. Looks. He's going to run it. Get his own number. First down and more. All the way inside the 5 to the 1 yard line. I think they might. Where are they going to spot that ball at? First and goal. Georgia Tech at the Florida State 1 or 2 yard line. 1 or 2 yard line. Haynes King, the quarterback, called his own number. And it looks like they might spot it around the 2. Let's see. First and goal. See what they spotted at. Final seconds of the third quarter's coming down. End of the third quarter. So Florida got a good old fight, tied at 14. So they're going to a commercial break. It's been a really, really good game so far. If you're a Florida State fan or a Georgia Tech fan, you're going to be excited about this game because it's all knotted up against anybody in the game. But Georgia Tech is down at the goal line. Second and 5. Well, it's first and goal at the stat broadcaster got this all screwed up here. So now they're going to the fourth quarter. Hopefully they'll get it all straightened out. And they finally got everything straight. 207 to 280 with Georgia Tech. So Georgia Tech has the ball. I'm looking at all kinds of different stuff here. The ball is actually on the 2 yard line, like I called it. I called it on the 2, but I haven't actually seen it. But all these other platforms like ESPN and them got it brought it on the 2. So we'll say that. So we're going to the fourth quarter, all tied up at 14 apiece. Florida State, Georgia Tech. They finally got the logos right. They had the Florida State logo on the right side and the Georgia Tech on the left side, and they had all the stats all screwed up. So now they got so it's all done now. They got it all fixed right here towards the end of the game. Whoever's doing the stats right, got the logos in the wrong place. So this is 10 plays, 87 yards, 619 total time of possession so far for Georgia Tech. They've had the ball for 10 plays and just over 6 minutes. So they've controlled the ball, which is what you got to do with Florida State. You got to hold the ball. You got to, and if you're Florida State, you're gonna have to try to get the ball back. And then when you do have the ball, you're gonna have to make amends and do something with it. So how many here are Florida State or Georgia Tech fans? And if you're not, do you keep up with college football? And who's your favorite football team? Who's your favorite football team? We got one on in here. Hello, Mac. Come on into the house. How you doing today? We got a 14-14 tie right now with Florida State and Georgia Tech, but Georgia Tech getting ready to push it in right now on the Florida State side. Got it. Touchdown. Georgia Tech on a play one. And it's all of a sudden 20-14. Jamal Haynes with the carry with a 2 yard rushing. That's number 12, Jamal Haynes. We also got another Haynes. He's King Haynes, the quarterback, number 10. So number 10 to number 11. 11 plays, 89 yards, 622. So that was an easy touchdown for Georgia Tech. So how much pride now does he have? Hello. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. We got a 21-14 lead for Georgia Tech, marching 11 plays, 89 yards in 6 minutes and 22 seconds. Time of possession in the fourth. Most of it was done in the third. Most of those time of possession was in the third. Welcome to, if you're on YouTube, welcome. If you're on TikTok, welcome. We are we are watching the Florida State, Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech just took the lead, 21-14. It's 1st and 10 right now for Florida State. Florida State's on the move. I am the American Hoochie Man on TikTok. David Brian Lawson on YouTube. If you're watching wherever you're watching that, so we're gonna keep you up to tabs on the score. Because there's other people that are also doing this too. There's other watch parties out there. First down for Florida State. They're crossing midfield. So they're at the Georgia Tech 45-yard line. Trailing 14-21. So he gets a few yards down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. So it's 2nd and 7. Walking at the 47. It's the 47 of Georgia Tech. Well, actually, it's at the 42 of Georgia Tech. So it'll be another big third down for Florida State. Third down and 7. So Ungalaga is under center. Third down and 7. And incomplete. Tried to hit Thorlock. And he was just couldn't get it to him. Top 10 team in the country, Florida State, is trailing Georgia Tech 21-14. Fourth down and 7. They're going for it. Uncle Logley is under center. He's got plenty of time, and he's got him. He's got him just inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. Jay Douglas with the reception. They're walking at the 22 of Georgia Tech. and he gets stuck behind the line at the 25. Second down and 12 for Florida State. So pitch down to the 21-yard line. With just under 9 minutes to go in the game, trailing 21-14. Third down and 9 for Florida State. Precious seconds are counting down. They're trying to tie this game up. They trail 21-14, Florida State does. And he'll get about a yard. That's about it. It'll be 4th and 8. 4th and 8. And I imagine that they will go for this. Or will they go for a field goal? Let's see what happens. I think they're going to go for this. They're not going. They're not going to take no field goal. They want a touchdown to tie this game up. Yep. Uncle Ollie's under center. Got wideouts to the left, to the right. He looks back. He's going to pressure. Got him. Inside the 5 to the 2-yard line. First and goal for Florida State. That was another accurate throw from DJ Ungalogly. This will be the 15th play. Both long drives for both teams. Both teams are trying to shorten the game. That'll be a touchdown. Touchdown, Florida State. So they within an extra point of tying this game. $15 plays, 84 yards. So we got 8:23. We got 6:23 to go in the game. So they've taken a break. Well, I'll let you know that I'm the American Hoochie Man on TikTok. David Brian Lawson on YouTube. If you just joined me, we're here at the late stages of the football game between FSU and Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech is and Florida State are tied back again at 21 apiece. 15 plays, 89 yards, and uh, 2 yards into the end zone. Very good drive for Florida State. Let's see how Georgia Tech responds. So as you see, it's 21-21. I told you this was going to be a wild season in the ACC for sure. And this is just the beginning. Fitzgerald Ryan, 65 yards from the FSU 35 to the Georgia Tech TOT touchback. 6:33 to go. So Georgia Tech will take over, uh, tied up at 21 apiece. So Florida State now is taking the lead in total yards at 291 to 282 for Georgia Tech. But the only thing that counts is the scoreboard, right? Hello, Amy. Thank you for joining us on TikTok. I'm also on YouTube. That's David Brian Lawson. I'm the American Hoochie Man on TikTok. Third yard penalty. Georgia Tech penalty with a false start. So they'll face the 3rd down and 7 on the Georgia Tech 28. Jamal Haynes gets all the extra yardage after that. Uh, Jamal Haynes just throws it over to Jamal Haynes, King Haynes to Jamal Haynes, and he gets a good yardage for a 1st down. And here's another pass. Well, it looks like he keeps it this time. And then he gets all the way down inside the 50 to the 48-yard line of Florida State. It'll be 2nd down. Look, look like they just pushed the pile all the way down. They were just pushing the pile with King Haynes with the ball. He that was his own keeper. So he has all the yards except 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. Hands the ball. And it's good. He gets more yards. He gets away. One tackle to another one. And it'll be a 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10 for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Georgia Tech O-line has a career of 179 combined collegiate games, 129 tackles. Okay. 2nd down, 2.5 minutes. Let's see what's going to happen. They'll just leave enough time where they'll either get a touchdown or kick a field goal. So we're going to keep it here right now with the clock ticking down. 209, 208, 207, 206. Let's see what happens here. They're in the huddle right now, Georgia Tech is. So the 2-minute timeout with just 158. They take that 2-minute timeout. One of these teams are going to have a dynamic season. And it could be both. But Florida State has shown weakness on defense. Hello, guys. How's it going? We're here for the final seconds of the 21-21 tie. Those of you on YouTube, I'm also on TikTok. I'm calling the games there, but this is the only place I've got the scoreboard. So I've gone to full distance with this. I don't do a lot of watch parties. I might can change the name of that since a lot of people call it watch party. I mean, there's other people here that are doing that. So I hope y'all doing okay. But I got two people here today. I appreciate you stopping by and taking a look at it. I'm David Brian Lawson. Won't y'all check out my other content? I've got all kinds of other content on here. Got football. I've done a little wrestling. I'm not doing it now during the college football season. I do Bible devotions. I do a lot of stuff. And you can catch me on all the content that I do. Uh, David Brian Lawson. Catch me on TikTok. You can catch me on TikTok as American Hoochie Man. If you got TikTok, go over to TikTok and you can catch me there on American Hoochie Man. So we're just about at the close of this game. So let's go back to it. 291 for Florida State, 323 for Georgia Tech in total yardage. Georgia Tech's only had 47 plays. Georgia Tech has 458 plays. Time of possession, 30-39 for Florida State. They lead that stat. So they're at the 39-yard line. Big ain't up the middle. They are in field goal range. They're at the FSU 33-yard line. 3rd and 1. They're actually short. They didn't of that first down, but it's 3rd and 1. Let's see what they do here. They're in the huddle. Haynes King is telling them what to do. 9 on the clock. Here we go. And he should have enough for first down. First down, Georgia Tech. So with just under a minute to play, first minute and 11 to play. Georgia Tech is on the go. Georgia Tech is on the go. Pizza, pizza. So we have just about a minute 11 seconds. First and 10 on the FSU 31. They can't go for a field goal. Let's see what they dial up here. Georgia Tech does. Well, I'm sure they got enough time to kick a field goal, but they want a touchdown, and they got plenty of time for that. So they'll probably run the clock down and they'll try to keep it on the ground. Got a good crowd at the in Dublin, Ireland. First and 10 for Georgia Tech. What will Haynes King dial up? What will Haynes King dial up? I'm pretty sure they'll keep it on the ground. The ball, Devs, first and 10. It's second down. All they want to do is keep it right in the middle of the field. In regulation, it's 21-21 tie. 102 to go. All right, you guys don't want to go nowhere. If you got a TV and you can pick up ESPN or and they're showing it live on YouTube also without the watch party. But you can pick it up, watch it. Watch these last seconds. So it's going to be exciting. You don't have to watch me. You want to see it. You really want to see it with your eyes. Will Georgia Tech pull the upset? Will Georgia Tech pull the upset? We will find out here shortly. Okay, all of you on TikTok, I don't know how many here has followed me, how many here has done this or done that. But if you want to see the last of this, hear me call the play-by-play of the last of this, going over to YouTube at David Brian Lawson. David Brian Lawson, YouTube. I'm the American Hoochie Man. Goodbye, everybody. Okay, guys, I have ended my live stream on TikTok. And in case you want to go to my TikTok and see all my videos, I'm the American Hoochie Man. We'll close this out here in a little bit. 2nd and 7 for Georgia Tech. Ball's out, and he scoops it up. And they scooped it up, and they lose yardage. They had a mishap. That is a huge mistake for Georgia Tech. That could be the ball game there. All the way back. Then try to make something positive happen, and they just lose the ball out of his hands. So it's 3rd down. A loss of 11 yards. Ball back to the. It's 3rd down and 8. That was about 11 yards lost on that play. Man, you go from there to there, and that's a big mistake on their part. 4th and 6 on the FSU 26. So, so they get a good run. So now they'll have to settle for a field goal. So this will be a 43-yard attempt. So it's more makeable now than it was way back there. 43 yards. This is for the win. Or they'll go in overtime. Let's see what happens. Edinburgh. Let's see what happens. 30-second timeout. 4th and 6. Last time they beat a top 10 team was 22-16 way back. Way back yonder. They gave they showed the play and they showed when. But now it's pushed on the other end. Instead of Florida State kicking the field goal, Georgia Tech is kicking it. Let's see what it is. Does it go through? Yes. And Georgia Tech wins. Yellow Jackets beat Florida State 24-21. 24-21 over Florida State. Number 10, Florida State goes down. 24-21 in the final seconds. What a game. What a game. All right. So that's your final. Georgia Tech 24, Florida State 21. So those that have watched this and seen this game, I appreciate you watching. So we'll go down to stats. So the basic stats is total yards. Georgia Tech 336, Florida State 291. Total plays, Florida State 58, Georgia Tech 52. Time of possession was important, and that was about even. Florida State 30 minutes and 39 seconds. Georgia Tech 29 minutes and 21 seconds. No turnovers, tackles for loss 3 of 18, 7 17. That was about even. So the current drive and the last was 12 plays, 49 yards, and they held the ball for 6:33. What a what a game, what a game, what a game. All right. Thank you for joining me here. So that's the game. 24-21. Thank you for joining me. I am David Lawson. Watch Party 24, Georgia Tech FSU. That's the game winner, 24-21. Don't forget SMU at Nevada tonight. A lot more games next week on the ACC and college football. So be sure to join it. God bless you. Have a great night and have a great week.